finally time, bro. It is time. Arlecchino's here. We acquired her. We got her R1, C2, C1, C1. Now it's time for the story quest. Let's just get right into it. I'm excited. Let's go. Focus experience mode on. Enable focus for better experience by voice. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Let's go. Let's get it. I'm expecting...
It's been a while since we visited Poisson.
Poisson.
Maybe we should head over.
Poisson. I don't like having expectations going into these. I don't. But I'm expecting it to be fire. Genuinely. And I'm expecting it to have a little bit more of a darker tone to it. That's my hope. I would assume it's going to have a little bit of a darker tone just because of the fact that the trailers are pretty dark compared to everything else. So, let's see. Poisson.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
What up, baby?
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
Over here.
Oh my god, fuck. Continue. Linny, there you go, please. Jesus. What did it take so long for?
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion.
Quite the
Running
fated
into you two out of the
reunion.
blue like
Oh,
this
my
has
bad.
really made my day.
Show that
I
background
certainly
now, right?
wasn't expecting it.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson?
Poisson, Poisson.
Wait, Paimon's got it. You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front. So Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Poisson.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
miss the Fontaine
along
music.
with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth.
Well, the
You may
music's
have noticed
goated,
Poisson
honestly.
seems a bit more
Poisson.
crowded than usual.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble.
Just a
What's really
smidge.
going
Just a
on?
smidge of trouble. Just a smidge.
Well,
Well, let's hear it.
Since the two of you are so curious,
Oh.
perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
Oh, you scared me. Oh, great heavens.
Paimon half to death.
Oh, great heavens. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Father, you're here.
Okay.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to.
Bro,
know.
stand on business with your
Probably
chest out.
super
I want to know.
confidential House of the
I
Hearth
want to
stuff,
know. Stand on
right?
business. What are you
We
doing?
totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
We're not J. Cole. We're not backing out of the
No
beef.
need
Come
to be
on.
nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now.
Exactly. Exactly.
Of course. I can also understand your confusion.
Your
Sending so
confusion?
many Fatui here to
Confusion?
Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved.
I'm a little curious. Oh, dude. I wonder if she's going to actually be bad because we're fighting her, technically. So
I
we'll see.
understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past, and I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future.
Oh.
As for right now, however,
That's in the next hour
I
and a
would say
half,
we have
brother.
little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth
next
would
hour and a
stand to
half.
be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past.
Oogie.
As for the issue at hand,
Yes.
it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
What sort of rumor?
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
What? I feel like I'm getting chills.
phantom
Phantom
child?
child.
Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth.
We're ghost
So I
hunters.
decided to bring the
We're
children to
Ghostbusters.
Poisson before continuing
Okay.
to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors. Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Of course, Father.
Phew. Feel intimidated during the conversation with the Knave. Now that she's gone, I feel like I can finally breathe again. Bro, we stick around for a few days, but why? Bro, stand on
Has
business. What
long
is
been a
this?
dream
Stand
of
on
mine
business,
to invite
bro.
you to
Like,
our
what are we?
home and introduce
what are we
you to my
doing?
other siblings. You're
Oh.
quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy.
The prophecy.
If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today's the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen. Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
Okay. Let's go. Let's get it. I'm hyped. I'm about to meet a ghost. Be a house guest. Off we go, dude. I'm so excited to build her, by the way. I got her C1. We got her back-to-back. I just got my homie farm, C6 Arlecchino. That was a crazy... That video will probably be up after this video. But, oh my lord. We gotta go down or up? What is down? Okay. I'm excited, man. She seems smooth. She seems really, really, really smooth.
We
and she
rented this
operates a
house
little
from
bit
one of the
different than I
locals to use
expected.
as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Okay.
Awesome, thanks. So,
Why would you
where
stay in
off
here
to
randomly?
now?
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies. With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Okay, we'll come with. There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not. But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
Okay. Help Lenny distribute supplies. Okay. Cool. Oh, Raiden's still dead, bro. Yeah.
Adventure time.
My Raiden died earlier from something. From something, bruv. Let's see. Oh, look, generic NPC number 42.
Lenny, we're finally here. The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go.
What's in your hand?
Hello? Something caught your eye?
It's a traveler.
It's the Traveler and
Oh, I thought he was gonna
Paimon.
run past us or something behind us.
No
Like what?
way!
Whoa.
Come here, everyone! Hurry!
Is that Widowee the Traveler?
Traveler and Paimon
That's
are
Widowee
here!
the Traveler right now. Oh my god, Widowee. Widowee. Widowee, do that.
One
Widowee.
at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
Of course.
Sheesh.
Father and Lenny have told us so much about you.
Father told us about how you helped Lenny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that he can move a mountain with his bare hands.
I'm kind of built like
I
that.
heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel de Boer in just 3 days. Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all!
Nah, mine's not a stretch,
Oh,
brother.
wait.
That's what I'm
In
about.
this
I'm built
visit,
different.
You're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right?
Oh, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you. Come on, we insist. I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison. I've got both. Huh?
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
Okay.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go
so bad
a
at
long
these.
way. Trust me, I would know.
I'm so
I was
bad at
poisoned
these,
not
bro.
too long
Please.
ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give
I
you
don't
some
want to do
pointers.
stealth. I don't want to do it.
Wait.
I don't want
when
it.
you
I don't
said
want it.
gift, Paimon didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics.
Boy, that.
But those are the best things we can give you.
What do we put
You don't
on
like
your
them?
stupid?
Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
I can name a few. Dangerous says it, blah, blah,
All
keep
right,
you a bit
Full
overwhelmed.
Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more
Yeah, let 'em
annoyed
know,
than
Lenny.
anything. I would
All
say
that
your
yapping.
enthusiasm has
All that
certainly gotten
yapping for
across.
what? For what? I'm good, brother. I'm good. We definitely feel the
Awesome.
love.
It's been so long since we've had guests to play with.
The yap merch is in the link, is in the bio, by the way. All that yapping.
Yeah, especially if
Just
it's
saying.
poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
Gotta make sure this YouTube video
Alright,
came
see
out
you
in a
later.
second. Alright, see you later. See you later.
Bye!
Generic crowd. Bye.
Lenny, about all that poison and stealth tactics talk just now.
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth.
Yeah,
When
it just comes to
Foltz
being a
was
murderer.
really young, he strangled all
crazy.
of his family pets.
Oh my
just
God.
out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
He should have been.
Elwar
What?
has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still
Yo.
tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one. Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions.
Bro.
I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons.
These
they
people are
really mean a lot to
crazy.
them.
They're
They were
crazy,
just trying
man.
to share the best of what they could offer. That's all.
By killing pets? Yeah, you can offer pet. You could offer what's it called? That's crazy. That just threw me for a loop. I had to send a post out for my Discord because I uploaded a video, like a time-sensitive Genshin video, but that just I almost fell off. Absolutely almost fell off.
Filio, supplies are
Wait,
here.
let me send this out real quick.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
Allow me to introduce you. This is
Allow
the
me to
Traveler
introduce myself.
and
My name is
Pyro.
Hove.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that
Everywhere,
true?
brother.
Of course, we're making our way all across to that.
Oh, good for you.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then.
I'm good now.
Have you seen the new
I'm
opera
done,
that
I'm done.
started running recently? I think it's called The 4,000 Thieves?
Is that a reference to 1,000
This
Thieves?
is the first we've heard of it.
I mean, 100 Thieves. Sorry.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Oh, and there's the Blind Maiden, too. That one is
This music
supposed to
is
have
such a
audience
vibe.
interaction. Seems pretty interesting.
Spend time collecting blah blah blah. Atmosphere becomes more and more
After this
relaxed, and
mission
then
is over,
Zaddy pulls
I
up, the
think
Knave
I'll go
pulls
get a
up,
manicure.
and then we're done.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
Yeah, people don't kill pets. Yeah, that's
I heard
honestly
that.
nice. Take that as a compliment,
Oh.
you idiot. Take it as a compliment, because the other people are weirdos.
I'm
Okay.
guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely not all like
What
them.
made you think that? What made you
I
think
bet
that?
those
Just
crazies are
thoughts?
practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
Oh, what plan?
That's enough, Filio.
Wait, what plan? No, what plan?
Don't talk about family members behind their back.
No. What plan,
right?
brother? What plan?
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
What plan? I don't care about talking behind your family. I want to know what plan we're talking about. What does the discussion entail?
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Okay.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other.
We should observe for
Seems
now.
like
Let's put it out to
there could be
pride.
something more going on here.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, there's
We're
something
only
going
here
on
as
for sure,
guests
brother.
after all. Oh, Lenny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's
Why do
catch
we
up.
even decide to stay though? Why couldn't you just be like, yeah, I'm good. I'm leaving. I'm done. I guess there wouldn't be a story quest if we just walked away, right? Temporary accommodation. Okay. Let's see.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
There's something, brother. You guys
Well,
really, you know, you're dressed
Father
like
is
you're from the
always
circus, so
encouraging
you
us
can
to
see
be
why.
strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind.
Oh, my bad.
Well, I should probably get cooking. Want to join?
Hold up, let him cook. Let him cook.
Then let's head out and... Uh-huh. Fremine, what are you doing here?
Looking at a box. Look at a
well,
box. What are you doing, Fremine, looking at this box?
Hey, nice
Suspiciously.
to see you again.
In the corner.
You too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm growing, you know?
What?
And
You what, mate?
Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work.
Yeah, what do we not build like that? What do we?
Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better if we gave
Shut
them
up, Hamon, I'm listening, you idiot. Shut up.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
yes.
Okay, what does Zaddy do?
Follow me.
Oh, great heavens. Oh, something's gonna happen. Wiggy, I'll follow you. Follow me, follow me.
Off we go.
Off we go. Dude, I'm so excited. I should put on Arlecchino just so we could float around, honestly. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. That's my bad. That's my bad. My level 1 Arlecchino.
No need to
We'll be
fret.
building her tomorrow. We're gonna build her in one stream. No, please, please. That did not work out the way that I wanted that to work out. But okay. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I gotta put on her weapon as well. Yo, that was funny. That was funny, bro. Oh, golly. Oh, this is beautiful. Wait, where are we going? Oh, it's up more? Look for the objective in the area. Oh, it's down. Okay.
You're back.
I was really bobbing and weaving.
You've got some friends with you this time.
Stupid.
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Lenny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you.
Why is she so
But
creepy?
you can call me Clervie.
Clervie is giving me
Clervie?
bad vibes right now.
It's nice to meet you.
The VA.
Does that name ring any bells, Lenny?
Clervie.
No.
Is that the ghost?
Not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in.
That's the ghost, right?
She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for.
Yep.
From the looks of it, I'm guessing
Yeah.
you were the one that found her, Fremine.
Yeah.
You,
Fremine's been feeding her.
haven't told Father, have you?
What are you doing,
No,
Fremine?
I haven't told anyone.
He doesn't want the little kid to get
I've
killed.
just
That makes
been
sense.
keeping her hidden.
For how long?
Survival of the fittest.
About half a month now.
So ever since we got
Half
to
a month
Poisson,
is
then,
crazy.
do you have
Poisson.
any idea what you're doing?
Half a
know
month is
what I'm
crazy.
doing.
Honestly,
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I could see why she squared up with him in the trailer. If that was my kid, I mean, I would never hit my kid. But that also requires me to talk to him and have a kid. So I mean, like hypothetically speaking, I'd probably put him in a chicken wing too.
You know the rules of the house, Fremine.
I'm not gonna lie.
I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I wonder if she disowns
I've
them.
thought it through,
Nice freckles.
and I just can't hand her over like that.
Kid's adorable.
Lenny.
Too bad he's
Don't you remember
Sucks.
last year? Chaplot nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices, it's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
yeah.
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility.
Dude,
If
Arlecchino's gonna
Clervie were our
snap.
enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family.
What is he, Vin Diesel?
I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with.
Anything for family.
Not when there's so much we still don't know.
Anything for family.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clervie in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Just talk in front of us. Thoughts? Thoughts? I want to know this tea. I want to know the scoop.
Those two sure care a lot about each other.
Shut up, ghost child.
Well, they got a funny way of showing it.
I got a funny way of showing it.
Exploding, it sure
Yeah, well,
seems
funny
like
way
they
of
were
showing
about
it.
to bite each other's heads off. No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that.
Why don't you go live with them then? Thoughts?
Don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
Well, it won't last long if they keep hiding you.
The darkness
Not
in
gonna lie.
the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Lenny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I for one wish you did.
Huh?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on,
Really
when you
hurt.
started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
I didn't know they weren't related by blood. I guess maybe I'm late to the party. I didn't know
The
that.
darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you.
Oh, okay.
So I won't let you face anything alone.
Oh, he's stepping up to Arlie too. Okay.
Looks like things are getting kind of heated.
I see
between
why
Lenny
we're
and
gonna
Fremine.
fight her. This
Maybe
is
we should
good.
go check
This is
on
very
them.
good actually. It's like this is valid. So far, no filler, no nonsense, no BS. But they're gonna get Lynette involved. Lynette's gonna go with them. We're gonna go to
Hey,
Arlie.
you
She's
two.
gonna say, "Nah,
Hope we
you're
aren't
done,
interrupting
kid."
anything.
And then we're gonna fight her.
Like a fight.
And I'm
or-
excited.
Oh, wait a
And I'm
minute,
excited.
Fremine, you're not.
Very, very
crying, are you?
nice.
Is
Great
everything all right?
success.
Everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it? I just... Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Me too.
Okay.
Well,
This
back
is
to the
adorable.
matter
I
at
like this.
hand.
I like this. This is dope. This is
If
valid.
you don't plan on handing Clervie over to Father,
W's in the
then
shot,
our
brother.
only other option is
W's
to
in the
solve the mystery of her
shot.
identity before Father is able
W's
to
in the
track her
shot.
down.
W's in the shot.
That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you
Then
go?
we
Where'd you
can
come from?
send
Cat
her
9
on her
Jones.
merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
And?
And nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but after some time, she just reappeared.
She just randomly pulled back up.
She even came with us all the way to Poisson.
Poisson.
It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
Bro, because she's one of y'all. One of us.
Don't know
One
much
of
about
us.
spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine, I need you to promise me something.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved.
So not even Lynette is
Can you do
crazy.
that for me?
Of course.
That's interesting.
I promise.
All right.
That's
Then
interesting.
let's seal the promise just like when we were kids.
Oh,
Fist
fist
bump
bump,
on
brother.
3.
one,
One, two,
two,
3.
three. Oh, yeah, fist bump.
I
Fist bump.
swear.
What is this? The Shield? Sierra Hotel Indio Echo Delta Shield. Lynette's like, yeah, all right, I'm here. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Whoa!
You scared me. You
What a
scared me.
surprise. What brings you here, dear
Bro,
sister?
she heard the whole thing. So, oh my god, she really is a zombie. It's insane. It's
And,
actually creepy.
When exactly did you get here?
When did you get here? When? When? When did ya?
You're
Bro.
an idiot, brother.
You're
and
dumb.
you too, Fremine.
You're dumb. You're stupid. Okay. It's crazy.
You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
I woke up and looked at the computer. Computer says screw 50. I said, what do you say screw me for?
I've seen Clervie around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in.
Girly pop, please.
If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father.
Damn.
Simple as that.
You're
That's
not
kinda
giving us
crazy.
much
She's a
wiggle room
rat.
here, Lynette.
She's a rat bastard.
Well, I guess
She's
we're
a
all
rat
in this
bastard.
together then. After we talk to Clervie, we'll figure out our next move. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
Wait, my bad. Damn, Hawkeye Star literally just dropped drip marketing as well. Someone named Jade. What? Okay. No. I was like, oh yeah, I'll dash there. Give him a little dash. Give him a little dash.
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
Oh, it looks mad good,
She
bro.
said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
Leave her alone, Paimon. Just fucking go, you idiot. Gosh, idiot.
That's right.
Did the Napoleon Dynamite
Based
sound
on
effect.
what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clervie can interact with the physical world at all.
She can interact with the physical world. What's the
Still,
problem with her just being
when
here? Just
she's
leave her alone.
presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Like what harm
Does
is
she
it
know
gonna do?
that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are.
Yeah, like what?
Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking
If
about,
you've got
sweetheart.
some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure.
There's just something about her design that's so
Another
creepy,
new
though. I don't know.
friend. Hi, I'm Clervie.
Am I the only one who feels that way? Comment if you think she
Hello.
looks creepy as hell. Like,
Clervie, how did you
I don't know if
join
it's the
House of
eyes.
Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody?
I don't know.
The Knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster?
The roster.
I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place.
Oh.
The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep
Oh.
a roster, but it's not complete.
Okay.
There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be.
Wait a
In
second.
this house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects.
Oh, man, it's about to get
Those
crazy.
kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster. Unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, does that mean the Knave...
Knave,
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
the Knave bodied her. Wow.
Perry, she's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this
Is
place.
Perry another ghost?
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clervie, Perry.
Clervie, Perry.
Neither of those names are on the roster.
Cherry.
But it seems like she's telling
Ooh,
the
bars.
truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine. Maybe we should try a different approach. Clervie, do you have a wish?
Do you have 160 primo gems?
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
To go outside, where the sun can find me.
Aww.
That's
Aww. That sounds
Well, that
sad.
sounds easy
That's not easy enough, Paimon, you idiot.
the darkness in
Idiot
the house
sandwich.
runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Someone get 2 pieces of bread and put it on Paimon's head. What does she mean by that? Things can't be this simple?
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan.
Okay.
I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clervie outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clervie was talking about and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clervie. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
This is not going to end well. Like, this is not
Understood.
it. Like, I get they're trying to
Try
help,
my best.
But like we're gonna get
you?
our ass beat. Like genuinely.
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter.
This is a family
I
matter.
don't want to drag you in too deep.
Vin Diesel doesn't
It's
want you
too
here.
risky. Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
She's gonna know something's up.
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong. Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact.
Bro.
We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done. If the worst-case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Yeah, that's where we draw the line. We don't do that here.
You too.
We don't do it.
Okay,
Don't.
this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Okay. This is
I
interesting.
really hope this goes well. No, it has to go well.
This is very good. Very nice. Great success. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is good. This is very good right now. I'm enjoying it. New mail. Ooh.
Overruled.
Well, we're just gonna. This is so nice as well. See, it's nice because I don't have Yalan. So like this is a W in my book. Wait, does it turn into a? Oh, it turns into just like mid attacks. Okay. That's so cool. That's so cool, bro. Dude, she's sick, man. She is sick. Oh my god. See Tartaglia.
It's the Knave and Childe. Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Oh,
Okay.
it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
What up, baby? What up, baby?
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea.
Stupid.
After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya.
Yeah, you got yoked
Well,
into a portal, brother. You
I
got
couldn't
yoked.
have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine.
You what, mate?
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I
Mm.
really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left.
Okay.
I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the Knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in
We're
Fontaine.
getting more Skirk and Alan, bro.
Oh, okay.
We're getting more Skirk and Alan, for
Have
sure.
you found any clues?
No, nothing yet, probably.
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Okay.
Basically,
Okay.
unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found. But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Okay, Naruto.
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
If I could just be a better ninja,
The worst of it is over.
I will then
It's all
find
thanks to that
Skirk.
one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over.
Okay, bud.
But they really did help speed up my recovery.
Okay, bud.
And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrader's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better.
Yo, I love
I've been
him.
waiting
He's
for
funny.
a chance to see you go all out.
And what
Oh.
a sweet little
What a
daydream
foreshadow.
it is. But
What a
I
foreshadow.
also have a role to play in all this.
Oh, great heavens.
I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little
Yeah,
they
maybe on
see
the
fit to
fucking
step outside the homeland,
schoolyard.
being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such
Maybe want me.
illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without, I'd say.
Okay.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Trash talking their colleagues behind their backs? Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em.
So, dear guests of the House of
Fuck
the
'em.
Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
What do we? I'm just here to shock you. We wanted to learn more about you, sweetheart.
Right. We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you.
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Oh, well, you see, there's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction.
True.
At least tell us something a little extra, like...
Huh, good question.
Oh, I didn't mean...
I'd also like to know.
That's unfortunate.
The fact that you have
Gotta
to
check my phone.
ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that. Now can we?
She's perfect.
Spoken like a true diplomat.
She's
That was some
actually
expert
perfect.
sidestepping right there.
Perfect. She's perfect.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
Finale right now. She's showing to Linny and Clervie. Should I release the bird Linny gave us? Talk about something. How about the House of the Hearth? What does your organization mean to you? Now let's go about the House of the Hearth.
I'd also like to hear the answer to this. I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser, which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know. I won't let you off easy.
Dude, they really fight like
Why
that.
would I betray them?
They really like the Akatsuki.
Well,
They're really been
you've already
disrespectful to
betrayed
each
the
other.
House of the Hearth once, haven't you?
Jesus.
At least, that's what I heard.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, great heavens. You hear this
Okay,
soundtrack?
okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
You betrayed the House of the Hearth, so does that mean what Clervie said was true? Does Neuvillette treat her children like test subjects?
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say.
She killed them.
Care to enlighten me?
She killed an orphanage.
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
I see.
Oh, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue.
Oh.
Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous.
She has just admitted to wiping out a bunch of children. Yo, what? Like, what? Bro, we're 43 minutes in. First of all, I feel like I've been here for 10 minutes. That's insane that we're 43 minutes in already right now. But this is crazy. Like, this is dark. This is dark.
Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was
This is
raised.
genuinely a dark quest.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after
So she's
all?
not from Fontaine. That's
The
interesting.
primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go.
Wow. Okay.
I hope that satisfies
interesting.
your curiosity.
That is interesting. So much for learning anything else. Her portrayal, she only revealed that the others ignored the subject. It seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her
You
past.
stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them.
That's interesting.
Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
You could step on me with that
Actually,
heel,
while
lady.
I was
Please.
recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar. and the loser has to back down.
He just wants to fight.
Seems pretty
all the
cool if you
time,
ask
and
me.
I love that.
Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their
I love
skills.
that, honestly.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
What is wrong with these people?
Okay, okay.
What is wrong with
I
them?
get the picture.
What is wrong? What is? Why? 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 Why are you the way that you are?
Well, would you look at the time? Night traveler, Paimon. I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
You okay, bud?
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less
When
like
you're not
gonna
dying,
kill.
brother. When you're not dying.
All right, all right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
True.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
Just dashes away, ninja dash.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh,
Paimon is
What
so
do you
sus,
see?
it's insane. Why can't you just be like a normal
I'm
floating
rather enjoying
person?
the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about.
Okay.
Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
Valid.
we managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. And Childe was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
She probably did because
Oh,
you're
I
stupid
wonder.
and annoying. So I would have, personally. But it's okay, though. It's okay. I hate that that stops the dialogue. Like, I'm like 85% sure on Star Rail it doesn't stop the dialogue. Unless I'm making that up in my mind. And it does. I'm so excited to use her, bro. We're going to build her tomorrow, one day. One sitting, we're building her. We're going to build her. My pulls are actually pretty crazy, too. I got C0. I want to say it was pretty late. I want to say it was like 50 or 60 pulls. And then we got C1. We got her, got the weapon pretty early. And then we got C1, right? Back to back. Like, just at zero pity.
Hey, how did everything go?
It's very nice. Good success.
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clervie can't go into the sunlight.
Wow. I wonder who thought that. Maybe it was me.
Everything was
there a
fine at
ghost?
first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her.
You watched Casper before? What the hell?
But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
Yeah, she's a ghost.
I turned
Phantom,
around and
Phantom.
there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
Oh my god. Oh my. Yo. Oh my. Yeah.
Oh, true.
Okay.
I've pretty much tried
Okay.
it all already. Nothing
Yeah.
worked.
Yeah, you know, just push the
Eventually,
ghost. Just
sun
push the
went
ghost into
down,
the
so
sunlight.
all I could do was bring her back here.
Yeah. Just push the ghost into the sunlight.
How did it go with you, Lynette?
Jesus Christ.
I've got the list.
I got
It's
a
right
list.
here.
The order list goes Reggie, Jay-Z,
Really?
Tupac, Biggie, Andre from Outkast,
What are we
Shaded,
waiting for?
Nas, and
Let's
Emmy.
take a look. Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
Oh, brother. Reading's not my strong suit.
La Pouillade, Landois,
Landois, Jambel,
Horaire.
whatever. Oh, what up, baby? They look like normal
Oh,
NPCs.
yikes. That Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kind of giving Paimon the creeps.
Yeah, that was because he got his ass beat by
I've
Arlecchino.
met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him.
Oh.
And, well, I never saw him again.
She
after
Tony
that.
Soprano on him.
Wait,
She took his head
so
off.
that means the Knave,
took
she...
it.
It may seem cruel, but
She
it's
broke his
just one of the
kneecap.
rules of the house. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly.
Oh, we're
We
gonna
have too
die.
many secrets to come and go as we please.
Like we're gonna die.
So if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
Wow. However, name does not seem to be among them.
Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years. Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about something. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filiol are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies.
Yeah, the
I
weirdos.
can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and they're, interesting.
Interests are
That's to be
different.
expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her
Very
knowledge
different,
with us,
very
taught us how
nice.
to
Good
fight.
success.
That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud. People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filiol and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filiol and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something. I
Okay.
can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clervie.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Clervie's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
This is crazy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold
Like,
on
this
a
is
second.
really good.
What's this project?
I'm
Stuja
locked
all
in.
about,
I'm locked
huh?
in right now.
This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future. Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience.
Okay.
Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
They have two-way plots on the big, but given how little Lenny, I probably wouldn't be learn much. Keep a sharp eye out during the future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn.
Super complicated top secret Fatui business aside,
Okay.
what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying, and that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I
Okay.
thought resolving the Clervie situation would make everything go back to normal, but it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filiol and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clervie for now.
I'm just curious how
Well,
she finds out.
It's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't do
Like, I want to
anything
know how
regret.
Arlecchino figures this out.
Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Is she right there listening? Oh, I was about to say. She's a ninja. Where do I go? No, get. Okay, it doesn't seem as functional as Yolan. Please, go into the house. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all. Hey, you don't think the Knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you? She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
I'm also afraid of her as crazy. That's true, though.
Well, in that case, we should just plan on running away. We'll grab
I'm
Linny
good
and
with
the others
running
and we can
around.
make a break for it as fast as we can. Look! Look over there! Quick! Let's catch up with her before anyone sees!
Okay. 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 Let's see. Yeah, I'm very curious to figure out how Arlecchino figures all this out. I think it's gonna be very interesting. Is it gonna be like a Scooby-Doo type moment? I hope we don't gotta do stealth. Okay, I was about to say. Thank you. Follow. Okay, just gonna. I guess we just keep going this way. I assume. Well, she's a ghost, so technically she can go fast.
Oh, where is she
That makes
going?
sense.
Oh, if someone sees her, we're in trouble!
Okay. I don't want to go in that, and then that just yeets me into Narnia. So I'm gonna safely climb up this. Safely climb up this. Goated.
Oh,
Okay.
look! She stopped!
Is that where the shadow ends before she goes into the sun? I think so. Oh, because the moon is out, yeah. I just want to feel the sun. I just want to feel the sun, that's all.
I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
Okay.
If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting? It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality.
right?
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clervie. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that?
Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision.
Oh, it's about to get
Everyone
dirty.
in this family is nothing more than a tool.
It's about to get
Something
crazy.
to be used
It's about
and
to get crazy.
exploited. We're all expendable, including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death.
That's a meme right there,
I've
though.
seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough.
Yeah.
You're saying the Knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross.
I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
She's not that,
Mother?
though. She's not that guy. Everyone calls her father.
She doesn't deserve that title. She's
They don't have Twitter and
disgraced it
Savat. They don't know that everyone calls her
tarnished
mother in real
it.
life.
If I had things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Harry. There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
She's a spirit, brother.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer. She looks so young. But it
I feel
seems
bad
like
for her.
she's
She
been
creeps
through
me
a
out,
lot.
man.
It's getting windy. I should close the window.
There's no window.
Look at the moon.
Go
Isn't
outside.
it pretty?
You're outside.
Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight. Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together. But I can't find her.
Dead.
I'm worried she's also been...
Yeah.
No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot.
No, she's dead. She's done diddly dead. I'm sorry to tell you,
You
sweetheart.
should really go talk to
Don't
Mother.
worry about it, sweetheart.
But we just fought. She doesn't want to see me. And I'm too scared to face her. What should I do?
Nah, this is depressing. This is honestly crazy. Like, joking aside, I mean, her homie's dead. Like, they're both dead. But still, that's crazy. It's actually crazy. Come back to herself. She gives a smile, blah, blah, blah.
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well,
Fucking goes,
let's
Paimon.
head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
It's not that deep. The night passes. Okay. What's about to happen?
Looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Before we do that.
What is it?
Before we do that, Rev. Have the Knave and the Doctor ever
What
worked
makes you
together?
ask that?
Well,
we got some,
kinda ran
intel.
into Clervie last night, and that's what she told us. We
We
met
got
the
some
doctor
intel.
back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
Nope.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership. I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Oh.
Secret experiment?
Oh.
Could that be what Clervie was talking about?
It's real.
I don't think so.
I
No,
don't
it's
know any
real.
details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clervie referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
Okay.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clervie seems to think the Knave and the Doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clervie is lying either. The easiest thing to do would be just ask the Knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract Lynette. You're with me. Fremine, you know what to do. Be on your guard, everyone. All right, let's get to it.
I have to say, this is, I think, one of the best paced quests. One of the best paced story quests they've had. Genuinely, I think they're doing a great job. There's nothing here that's making me bored, annoyed, sad. I mean, not sad. Excuse me, it's sad. It is sad. But, like, nothing is making me, like, annoyed, where I'm like, oh my god, this is Neuvillette level good. Like, this is on the level of Neuvillette's. And it could potentially surpass it. I honestly expect it to at this point. I'm not going to lie to you. It's genuinely very well written and just good. So, I've been more quiet because I'm just paying attention. Like, it's interesting. It's very interesting stuff. I didn't expect it to be this interesting. So, I'm very happy so far.
It's you two again.
Hi, how are you?
Say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions? Although I must profess to being curious. Without Childe here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Oh.
Distract you?
Oh.
A good one.
Oh, she knows.
But no.
She knows.
We were just
She knows.
here for a chat.
She knows.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think.
She knows.
No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere?
Oh,
Don't worry.
man.
I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
That's insane.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming.
Wow.
I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer.
Why her buttons look like
I can
eyeballs?
be very patient. Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia.
Let's fight right now. Let's fight right now.
Good things come to children who do as they're told.
Right now.
So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
Right now.
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she
Release
was threatening us just now.
Release the bird. Go, pelican fly.
Oh,
Go,
good
pelican.
idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't
We
show
don't have
up.
any other options, brother.
Okay, then we
don't have any
probably
other
shouldn't
options.
keep her waiting. It seems like Linny and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not get them in any more trouble.
Okay. Alright, let's go. Oh. We're going over here, okay. Wow. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Seeing as we still have some time before my
I'm
meeting,
excited.
we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait.
She's gonna be my ass.
I'm glad
I'm gonna like
to see
it.
you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Linny, Lynette, and Fremine.
Yeah, you planning to kill him?
Although, there's that situation with
Like, you
Filial
planning
and
to stone each
Nentor
one of
as
them, just
well.
clip them? You motherfucker.
It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
Don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin.
Wow.
The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them.
No way.
I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives.
Oh, okay.
As for Filial, Nantoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's
Yeah, I
little
mean-
I can do.
Look.
They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
I'm not gonna say that, you know, I don't care. But it's not Linny, Lynette, and them, so, like, I'm okay.
But-
I'm okay.
But that's awful.
I'm okay. I'm
Ah,
okay.
you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose
Oh,
I could
she's
turn a
evil,
blind
bro.
eye for a little longer.
She's widowy
If
evil.
Linny
She's
and
widowy
the
evil.
others manage to dispose of Clervie in the meantime,
Widowy.
all evidence
Oh, wait a
of their
second.
wrongdoing will be lost.
Okay.
In that case, I could
Wow,
hardly
son.
punish them for something I couldn't prove. If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe. Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you.
Oh my
Do
god.
try and keep better track of it next time. It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it.
Why are you threatening to kill the bird too, girly pop?
Wait, where
my
did you
God.
get that?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, I'm afraid that's all
Oh
the
my
time we
God.
have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned.
son.
Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
Wow. Okay. Let's see. This is good shit. This is such good shit. Like, wow. They got me. Like, I don't know what other... Oh, we're going to see Neuvillette. Monster Neuvillette. I don't know. I literally don't know what else to say other than they got me. I just don't know. Oh, man. Let's see.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Neuvillette, Monsieur, Neuvillette.
I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect.
For sure.
Although, if I may speak plainly,
For sure, we gotta
I
respect
must
Daddy.
confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Monsieur Neuvillette. Bro, they just zoomed on her boobs. They didn't even show them handing. They're just like, oh, look at these titties. Look at the titties. Look at the titties. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. Whoever's knew what they were doing there. You ain't slick that way. The world's fastest reader. Nice cup of tea. Cup of tea, bruv.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use water as an analogy. A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean. but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Okay.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
No, not at all. Not in the slightest. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Nope.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed.
Nope.
Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
Ooh.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's drained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
Huh. Oh, I guess it turned into a Minecraft on me.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Ooh, Tartuffe assassination.
Tartuffe. Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I'm inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting? Yes?
Yeah.
Indeed. I trust
Indeed,
you would
I'll taste
not
your water.
overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
And now we get to see Linny get body. Man. I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh my god. This is about to be crazy. This is about to be crazy, brother. I wonder if it turns into a scythe with other characters as well, or it's just her. I hope it's other characters as well. I mean, this weapon is not going to work in any of the polearm music currently. But it'd be cool, though. It'd be cool. It'd be cool.
So, what exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Linny, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay.
Who's this doofus running?
Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your ticket cap on, don't you, Traveler?
Why they got some dude running in the shot? The name may seem relaxed. Shouldn't the same joke earlier when she betrayed the organization must pay for that. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we should figure out first. We can't stop her. Oh, we were talking in front of the players. So she mentioned Clervie's name. Does that mean she knew Clervie was the entire time? Maybe she anticipated. No! I went too fast. Bro.
Oh, shoot. Are you alright?
Who is this guy?
Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry.
Oh, jeez,
I was
Rick.
so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't
My
looking
bad.
where I was going.
My bad. My
Well,
bad. My
let me
bad.
make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
Kid's dead. Looks kind of familiar for some reason. Wait.
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
See a homie from the
Please,
list of
I
people that
want
died?
to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today.
What's going on here?
What is going?
Nothing
Breakfast.
much. I
Breakfast.
just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going.
Hold on.
Oh.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora. It's just, I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here. Your
Oh.
payment.
I was about to say, she's about to beat him
Oh.
up.
Thank you for your patronage.
Wow.
May the Archons bless you with good fortune.
Actually, there's
If
no
only I
Archon
had the
anymore,
chance to run
Lily.
into such generous
Lily.
customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory, though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself.
How'd you
Anyway,
How'd you
I should
kid?
head
How'd you
out. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. Goodbye.
Well, now
Goodbye,
that my
new
affairs
boy.
are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson.
Poisson.
We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Bro, she's such a bad.
Actually, why don't we
Actually,
stick around for a little longer?
Paimon, don't delay the inevitable. We're gonna have to
Just
fight
realized
her.
how
We gotta
hungry she
square
is.
up with her.
She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Looks like Paimon is trying to buy us more time. If we had to head back now, I doubt Lenny and the others will
It
make any
appears you two
progress.
are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the
what I'm
situation
saying.
in your
It's not gonna
favor.
alter nothing.
I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless.
Yeah, if it's
That being
trash.
said, I
Can't do
could be
anything to help.
persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition.
Okay.
If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Clervie, are you not? And my relationship to her.
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
Do something bad right
You
now.
overestimate yourself. You don't
Right
have
now.
the talent for bad things.
That's true. Spread in.
Then what can you possibly...
Facts.
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
You condition.
Wonderful. Here it is.
Oh.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Okay.
Okay, sounds normal enough. But what do you mean?
Is that
when
foreshadowing
the
for now?
time comes?
No,
When is
they wouldn't
that
put that in
supposed
story
to be?
quest, would they?
That is for you to decide.
Mmm.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Mmm. Do they put information like that in story quest? No, right? I don't think they normally lock it behind stuff like that. I wonder what she means. No, maybe it's an hour and 22 minutes. We probably have like another 40 or so. Just gonna. Well, my Arlecchino's dying. But on the bright side, I could heal her with my Benny. Right? Right? Right?
Let's light it up.
Just for science, right?
I'm going in. Laid bare.
Oh, great heavens.
I hear
Well, that's unfortunate.
children singing.
Said you had to go out that way, girl. Well, we're just gonna keep it pushing. Very sad. Just gonna revive you real quick and oh my God! Food doesn't heal her.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Yo, that's insane. Oh my God! I just wasted 4 chickens on her. It doesn't heal her. That's crazy. No, that's insane. 1 hour and 23. I need to write that down. What? Hold on. No way.
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble. No one comes here anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a harbinger.
This is from the
and
this is from
before
the
Lenny
anime.
and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clervie and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
Wait!
You were the one that killed Clervie?
Wait! No. No. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait. Shots to Sevi. No way. There's no shot. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's her. Yo. Wow. Wow.
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clervie's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning.
Wait a second. I don't know if I have my tinfoil hat on.
Clervie was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children.
I don't know if I have my tinfoil hat on, but Clervie's best friend she's talking about is Kid Arlecchino before she joined the Fatui and changed her name. I could be 100% wrong.
Crucibina was the Knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control.
Wow.
She was Clervie's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children
Full
in
circle.
the house.
Full
Clervie
circle.
was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all.
Actually, full circle, my bad.
It was a kind of purgatory.
Wow.
Purgatory?
Purgatory.
Exactly.
Purgatory.
The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died
Wow.
or remained in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died.
She sounds horrible.
The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they
Sounds
still
absolutely
served a
horrible.
purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
So
Shouts out
those
Arlecchino for
were the
killing her.
experiments Clervie was talking about. But what actually happened to her?
Shout out to
You
Arlecchino for
said that Clervie
yoking
was
her ass up.
Crucibina's daughter, so if Clervie tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Despite being Clervie's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clervie to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clervie did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clervie's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth.
Sir,
Her name was Peruere.
unless I'm
Wait.
wrong.
The friend that Clervie mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now.
I might be wrong.
Clervie was a
I'm a
cheerful and
genius.
passionate person with
Oh
a
my
tenacious
God.
spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade.
Wow.
Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at
Oh
first.
My
While
God.
Clervie longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clervie told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed.
Bro.
There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clervie proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together. a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes.
Bro.
But one day, that light simply vanished.
This is crazy, son.
What happened?
What do we quizzer?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Perouer weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Perouer suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself. Clervie rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success. Clervie never gave another reason, but Perouer could see it written all over her face. Clervie still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained. Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Perouer. The very person that had stood by her side all those years.
Bro.
It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clervie decided to let Perouer end her life.
Yo.
From that moment on, Perouer's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success.
That's insane.
It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Crucibina, you mean?
Bro.
But
Correct. This is the place where Perouer killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared.
Okay.
The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Perouer won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name.
Wow.
Arlecchino.
Arlecchino.
so the Perry Clervie was talking about, it was you all along. You're Perouer.
This was your story.
Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say,
Dude.
hearing it now does bring back memories.
Oh my god.
After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father.
Dude.
And that is where the story ends.
That's insane, man. That's
Any more questions?
This is the best story quest I've ever made.
Yeah.
This could have been an
Based on
Archon
what you
quest.
just
How good
told
it
us,
is.
Clervie
For sure.
wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clervie we met, was she really a spirit at all?
This could have been like an interlude quest.
I suppose
it's
you could
quality.
call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze.
Are we about to
and
scribe?
ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume. Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clervie is a very special case. Clervie died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Yeah.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clervie is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
We've been here for an
So
hour and
if
54
all of
minutes.
that
Does not
is
feel like
true,
that.
then you must have known about Clervie for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clervie to sunlight, they failed, yes? The reason is actually quite simple. In Clervie's mind, the house is impossible to escape. And it is this very perception that traps her there.
Yo, I can't even believe this.
No matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash
Oh
will
my
be left
God.
behind this
Oh,
time.
great heavens.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way?
Jeez.
So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
Bro. Nah, that's crazy.
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them.
Bro.
I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
Is this really what you want to do?
Oh my God, we spoke for the first time in 5 years.
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Goodbye, I'm gonna chop your
Whether
head
as a
off.
killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall. I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave your friends quite a bit more time.
Wow.
As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, bro. Nah, this is insane. This is...
Here they are, Father.
Oh, you gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me. Lenny!
Can we kill Fultz instead? Holy
I'm
shit.
sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clervie.
Aw.
Shh, stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
No. No.
Father, let me explain.
No.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Yes, Father. Secret Midnight Meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoy,
You what a rat, bro.
Sato, Toddy. Nantoy clearly said,
What a
"If
rap.
only father wasn't the one who took us in."
Kill him instead.
Sato added, "I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person." Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about father.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clervie. You were using all those things Clervie brought up as an excuse to question father.
Goddamn.
We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it.
Can we
That's
kill
what
him?
You said, wasn't it?
Like, please. I don't like him.
You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all...
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget.
I don't like him.
That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month?
What a
Wait
rat.
second.
What a
Now
rat.
that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place.
What a rat.
You've had this planned all along.
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clervie too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today.
Yeah, but you
If this were
ratted on
any other
them.
situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake. And we should own up to it.
Okay, maybe I do kind of care if they
We
get
broke
bodied.
the rules. Plain.
I don't want them. I
and
don't want them to
simple.
get bodied.
And now we have to. I'm sorry, Sheplo. Fultz. I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
Do we really see them die?
According to the rules of the House of the Hearth,
Of course, in the dirt,
how should
Ortries
these
Mechanis,
traitors
Mechanis
be
Cardinal.
punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
Wow. It's crazy. This is what do I quiet there. This is what do I quiet there right now. What do I quiet there?
Father, please wait.
Father.
Something you want
Sounds
to
that
say,
way.
Linny?
Please
Sounds the way.
reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We
No,
all
I
come
don't
from
think so.
broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please, reconsider.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please. Linny, you.
W. Lenny, bro.
I also agree with Linny.
W. Lenny.
An order once given cannot be rescinded.
Shut up, bitch.
However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way. Draw
yes.
your weapons and face me.
Yes.
Our weapons?
Yes.
Father,
Are you referring to a duel?
Fight me.
Precisely.
Try me, bitch.
The rules of the house will
Try
not
me.
be altered.
Try me, bitch.
Traitors must be punished. However,
We're cooking.
resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also
Okay.
applies to me.
Good.
Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Wait. Beat Father in a duel?
I'm about to beat Father's ass in a
Impossible.
duel.
Father is way too strong,
We're
even for
literally about to
Lenny.
beat Father's ass. I'll do it. I'll do it. Pick a card. Any card. Is this your card? Is this your card? Oh. Oh.
Did you hear that,
That's
Traveler?
spicy.
Lenny
That's
and the others have to
spicy.
duel the Knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that? If they
No.
lose, those people from the house are really going to be executed. Hey, are
Damn,
you
now I
listening?
kind of want him to lose right now. I assume the really what she wants.
Don't you
Oh.
want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
She never actually answered my question. That makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
Hi, baby. There's no way the Knave will lose on
When
purpose.
guests
Although,
are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are
she's
less
gonna sell.
likely to
She's gonna throw.
escalate.
She's gonna throw.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation,
Mm.
and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
She knows.
What's
Okay.
wrong, Traveler?
She
Hey,
knows
where
that
are you
they
going?
can't win, but we're gonna step in and help
Traveler?
them out, and then they're gonna throw. I like to see for myself. Oh,
You're asking to join the duel against the
yes.
Knave?
Oh yes. If that's okay. If
I'll
that's
allow
okay
it.
with you.
We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all.
I give
Less.
it all.
And you may just lose your life.
I wonder if we have to use these characters in story. Like, let us actually put on real characters. Kind of hope we could put on real characters. I'm not gonna lie to you. No!
Time to go.
No! This is not the
Light
team.
it up! Is it my turn
Oh man. Oh, we're dead.
Wind and cloud.
Everybody stand! Rain
We're dead.
Rain outlines your fate.
Oh.
Now's our chance.
Now's our chance. Wait, is Lenny coming in?
Let's light it up.
Oh, I like how they're surrounding us though. Okay. Oh my god, bro, it's about to be crazy. No, stop.
Over here.
Okay. Over here. Wait, where's Lenny? I mean, where's Lynette?
Let me weave you a verse. Let's
Okay.
light it up.
Yeah. Oh wait, yo, bro, this is the best boss fight they've ever created. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Let's
Like, this is the
light it up.
one.
Spare your energy.
Okay.
Running is of little use.
Try to
Hold
pace
on.
yourself.
Oh.
Have a taste of purgatory.
Body and mind.
Oh no.
Time to act.
Dude, I thought my next charge attack was gonna do something, I guess. And voila! What do you say? It's not like you're attacking. I mean, I like that. I'm just gonna heal you, even though it's. Did that just do big PP damage numbers?
Teamwork is
There's no way. She's literally level 1.
One with wind and cloud.
Bro, this is so sick. I love this video game.
Trapped like a bunch of helpless animals.
We go.
Oh no.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand.
Okay.
I really have to draw my blade.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Stupid. Kaza, okay. That's the best looking ult they've ever created as
Running
well.
is of little use.
Okay. Okay. This is shit, bro. Yo. Yes. 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 Oh my god, son. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is so sick. This is the greatest thing ever. Bro. Oh! Why? I just walked in here. Oh, Linny just bursted. Oh, that's sick. Oh, Linny literally just bursted with us. Wow. Now that. Oh. Yo, Linny is really bursting right now. Like, what? Nah, this is crazy, son. Oh, I wanted to get a swirl off when we had the.
Body and mind. The sun and moon have
Please stop. Please stop. Please.
Over here.
Please. Please. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Saw that one. No.
Who's next?
Watch out for father's movements. Look out!
Oh. Linny, beat it. No, Linny, what are you doing? Linny! Linny, I need you to do something, bro. Linny, I need you to step it up. I need you to step it up, bud. Oh my god. Oh. 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 Okay. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Yo. Renee, come on, son. Let him know I called you useless earlier. You're not
You
useless,
should
baby.
know better than to crowd in one
You're not
place.
useless. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I know. Shut up, Kujutsu.
I'm sorry, father.
Let's go. I'm sorry, Zaddy. Jesus Christ. She's just different.
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Oh my god. That's the biggest Naruto versus Kakashi vibes ever right now. Oh. Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yo. Kill that little shithead, bro. Kill the little shithead. I fucking hate that kid. Yo. The power of the dull blade is strong.
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
Oh. Check the Sharingan. Oh, we're dead.
A crimson
Oh.
I can't
Oh.
move.
Oh. This is the most anime thing ever. I love it. She's gonna Itachi us that. Dude.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
Wow. 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 Oh my god. This is the best quest they've ever made. Hands down. This is the most perfect quest outside of an Archon quest. This is up there with Archon quest. It's up there.
I believe we can end things here.
Wow.
It's not often that we get to enjoy the company
Yo.
of guests after
She just
all.
yoked us up and then
We wouldn't
little
want
broed
things to get
us.
too out of hand.
Oh my god. Wow.
Are you all right?
No, he just got his ass beat.
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end like this.
No way.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination.
Oh my god.
In light of this, I'm prepared
Bro.
to change the method of execution.
What does that mean? What does that
Elwar,
mean?
the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still
What does
have
that
them?
mean, bro?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe.
Change
I didn't lose a single one.
execution?
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body.
Oh my god.
No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away.
Okay, so they won't
If
die.
you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth.
We couldn't have just done that.
And you'll be expelled.
We couldn't have done
the
that from the start.
organization.
Girly Pop, you had to kill
In
him?
other words,
You had to go to the
administering this
violence?
concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house and give you a new identity.
That's valid, though. Okay. So that means the young man I thought it looked familiar, the one selling the newspaper outside. He must have been the same. He wasn't killed. Okay. Wow. So she's not the piece of shit that we thought she was.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of
Dude,
self.
wow. Wow. Wowies. Neuvillette, she really thinks that is killing him. The horror that lived in the House of the Hearth that remains is simply a normal person living in his life. Even so, it's not than actually ending their lives.
You're just...
You misunderstand.
No, you
Memories
idiot.
are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go,
Nothing
because
but a
the
stranger.
person who survives will be...
Even so...
She's
I
happy.
won't
She's ready
have
to get out of
live
there.
in
She's like,
fear anymore.
I'm done. I'm good.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
good. I'm
Father.
over it. I'm over it.
I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Of course,
True.
I'll remember.
True.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes,
I love
Father.
that. I love that, honestly.
Chaplot, Foltz, Elwar, take them back to Poisson. And bring Linny and the others as well. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father.
You won't be
Thank
zaddy.
you
You're always
for all
zaddy to
you've
me,
done
Girly
for the
Pop.
house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Wow. It's the best story ever. I don't know. I don't know how many more times I'm gonna say it.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Linny. I'll help you walk back.
Shut the fuck up,
Thank
folks.
you.
Little shithead. Oh, what do we do with you? What do we do with you?
Clervie.
Clervie. You, I'm going to assassinate. Everyone else is fine. Can't make her a real person again, right?
Can we talk now? I've been waiting
man,
for a
this is about to get
super
good.
long time.
This is about to get
You
good.
really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, Did I somehow travel to the future on accident?
No, you're not drinking, kiddo.
You died, Clervie. That's what happened.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's done speechless.
That would say she probably had enough lies.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay then.
Okay.
Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that?
Not everyone's a little
Yep.
bitch like you, Paimon.
If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she?
Yeah, she's dead too, bro.
Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her.
I killed her.
And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon.
Saw comfort in the night sky.
In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so later on you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness.
Ooh.
Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time.
Ooh.
That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors.
Okay.
Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, for the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
Goddamn.
I never imagined I would say something like that.
Wow.
I must have been feeling really worn down.
Wow.
But somehow, I still think I understand.
Wow,
According to
wow,
Mother's
wow,
plan,
wow.
only
Wow,
one of
wow,
us
wow,
was
wow,
going
wow.
to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice.
Damn.
Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Iudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past. Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for.
Damn,
You know,
full circle
Perry,
moment.
I think you're a pretty amazing king. And a really great father, too.
Zaddy.
I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places.
No, I don't want. I'm not trying to
Perhaps
tell her what to
they-
deal. What's life about?
Really?
Really?
Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight.
It's all about the land of
I was
Dendro.
always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lesson, but at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret...
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want.
Sounds pretty very nice. Great success. Land of Electro.
Yokai you mentioned. What do they look like? I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face.
He's allergic to
Oh,
beans.
sounds like you're talking about an Oni.
Oh, yeah, we met one in the Paimon tell you they're not scary. Yeah, it's like Animo.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard.
I used to dream
Playing
of
the
nights
lute while
like this, to
swinging into the
rhyme like
winds of
this.
freedom. even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
Yep. Okay. Talk about GL.
That's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses.
Well, you don't, because you're
One
dead.
for me,
Sorry.
one for
I
Perry,
apologize.
and one for Mother.
Your mom's dead, too.
It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses.
If I'm accepting like that either, I
Mother?
guess I just have to keep that for myself.
She probably...
Well, yeah, she's dead. She's dead. So, various nations you visit. Eventually, the conversation returns to Fontaine, the nation she once
The
called
situation was super
home.
dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were
Home.
accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles.
Oh no.
Wowsies,
That must
bro.
have been hard for all of you. What happened next?
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly, all thanks to Detective Paimon, of course.
Oh, get the glasses out of
How'd you
here
do
already.
that? Come on, tell me.
She keeps the glass in the back pocket.
Okay, so it was like this.
Listening really intended upon my story in our time. Fontaine, she's really happy like all the troubles have been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to truly relax, but I'm not sure how long this moment
Shadows
will
don't
last.
have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new
forgotten over time,
information
yeah.
they encounter is quickly forgotten.
Time past, she'll probably forget everything we told her and go back to being scared little girl who can only hide in the shadows. I was so busy thinking I almost didn't notice the sun has risen. I was about to say, there's no way that's...
Clervie, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place. Nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well?
Yo.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Yo.
There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel.
Oh my god, bro.
Take care of yourself.
No, I want to cry.
May we meet again someday.
Nah, son. Bro. That's crazy.
Clervie. She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
I don't want to hear you talk, bitch.
I
Shut up,
also have
bitch.
certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures.
Damn.
But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we
Had
delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say
Wow.
goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Damn.
Father?
Damn. Damn.
It's Linny! Hey, Linny!
Wow.
What is
What up,
it doing
baby?
back here? Let's go check it out.
Yo, what a quest. What a quest. She's gonna stare at the fighting ring. God damn.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filial and the others have left. the
You're
house.
gone. You're gone.
And you?
Okay.
What?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house.
He's trying to leave Psycho Mommy.
It's the only home we've ever known.
He's trying to get beat up a little bit
Lynette
more.
and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été.
Come tell you that where we
But
stood.
I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're
As
well
you
aware of
should.
the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. I must
Okay.
admit, I'm
That's
rather
probably
surprised
just
by your
nothing
decision
wrong
to
with
stay.
choosing
There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization
Yeah,
is a
man.
heavy responsibility.
Yeah,
One not so
man.
easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving
Well, she's
of that throne?
Pyro and you're Mono Pyro.
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you.
You're a hero, Linny.
You're a hero, Lenny. Fuck you, Fault, you little shithead.
Father
Fucking
is the
hate
real
you.
hero.
Zaddy's the real
Had
hero.
Father gone all out during the duel,
There's no way we would have walked in there.
there's no way I would have walked away with my life.
She suggested the duel, yeah.
I'm not deserving of that title.
I'm not strong enough or smart enough. Well, you
You're
definitely not smart
wrong.
enough.
In my opinion, all you
you-
need to be deserving
is
of the throne is
conviction, necessary
conviction
strength.
and the necessary
on it.
strength
Okay.
to act on. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family,
Leave
but
it
you
behind.
can hardly be said to lack
Strength,
conviction.
Talent, though, something
What you
come
even
time.
without that strength, you still
Still
chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you.
The
That
conviction is what she
capacity to
sees in
honor
him.
your
He has the
convictions.
chutzpah,
Father,
the balls.
No one knows what the future holds,
What tragedy
or triumph may be in
requires a
store.
strength.
Being at
Caution
the head
will
of
only
reaching
hold
a
you
certain
back.
standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our
Yeah,
abilities.
but she Rock Lee kicked that bitch in the air,
Strength
I'll tell
may
you that.
decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their
Will never be
decisions or
worthy of the
undermine their
throne.
convictions will never be worthy of
You will
the
never
throne.
be worthy.
I understand, Father.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents.
Only then can a
Only
family continue
then,
to
the road
flourish.
ahead is not an easy one. So I'll ask you one
Are you
last
certain you
time.
want to stay?
Are you certain you want to stay?
Stay.
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers
Don't
ahead
turn it back
protecting
down.
my
Back
family
down.
at all
Never what?
costs.
Never what?
That's my conviction.
Then
Beautiful.
you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja,
Generous,
you need
cowardly
not be too
businessmen,
concerned.
heartless,
If those cowardly businessmen and heartless
dignitaries?
dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to
Prepared to
teach.
teach
Having
them a
members
lesson.
who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness.
Okay.
With those members no longer among our
Okay.
ranks,
Okay.
the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of
Oh
winter.
my god.
No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded.
Peg me what?
And no sacrifice shall be in vain. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment. No matter how
deadass.
arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Wow. Wow, he's wait until 2 days later? Okay. Okay. Apparently I gotta wait 2 days. I don't know why. But I gotta wait 2 days. Can you just like speed it up? Thoughts? Speed it up? Okay. Yep. No, there's. It's fine. I'll sit here. I want to sit here. I want to hear that. Jesus Christ. What's in my mail? Primos? Ooh, 30 Primos. Wow. Congrats. The fuck up, Paimon. Shut up, bitch. Bro, yo, that was crazy, man. That was crazy.
Clear weather all
Not at one point did I think there was anything filler. Not at one point. A lot of the times what Genshin does is they'll feed you some bullshit that seems like it doesn't matter for 40 minutes or 50 minutes, and then they'll make it come full circle like another 40 minutes later. Everything off rip. Made sense, concise, to the point. Pacing was perfect.
Lynette?
It's a
Feminine?
perfect quest.
How are you
Perfect quest.
feeling?
Hopefully they close it out
Much
strong
better.
here. Not a bunch of
What a relief.
random talking. It's unnecessary, you know?
What
Hopefully.
about you? Are you feeling all right?
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand...
Better for 2 days.
Oh, And I wanted to ask.
Yeah, she's gone, brother.
Linny and the other members have left Poisson and
Bid her
returned to
farewell.
the House of the Hearth.
Her wish
According to him, there
her wish
hasn't
had
been
been
any more
fulfilled.
sightings of a spirit roaming.
Her wish had been fulfilled.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crucibina and Clervie. Actually,
He's met Crucibina before, yeah?
I've met Crucibina
Yeah, don't you
before.
Wait, what? You've met the former name?
Crucibina died a year after Clervie. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Heart. Crucibina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While
Was
she
he in the
was
trailer? I
alive,
don't remember.
the atmosphere in the house was suffocating.
He was. He was at the end of the anime trailer. Do I still have it up? I'm like 85% sure at the end of the trailer there was a little blonde boy. Yep, that was Fremy. I thought it was Linny, but it was Fremine. Okay. Very interesting. Very nice. Very interesting.
When I joined, though, the experiment she valued
Okay.
so much had already come to an end.
God bless. Well, maybe they should have done it so it could be
People
useful.
Involved, dead
Sorry.
and
It's
injured
disrespectful.
alike, were gone. Crucibina never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined,
Father burned all her
Father
files.
killed Crucibina
And these other
and
people
burned all her
experiments.
files.
We lost
With that,
names, all the
the
people
Father
memories.
took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but
Oh, they've been there
never mentioned anything about Crucibina
after
or
him, okay.
Clervie.
This
It
seems
really
like something she
seems
was
like
planning to
something.
keep
The
to
last
herself.
time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the
She was
past.
worried we'd develop a false
She
sense
was
of gratitude
worried
towards her.
we'd develop a
Oh,
false sense
okay.
of gratitude towards her. if
That's
we
a
knew
fucked
about
up, weird thing to say, but okay.
The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence.
What happened in the past has
Whatever
nothing to do with
happened,
who you are
that's what
now.
Father told us.
But I still thanked her for everything.
It was only after hearing
It
about
was only after hearing about what Crucibina did that I finally realized how
could have been. The members of
insignificant
the
our
house
lives
meant
could have
nothing to
been.
her. Yeah,
If
definitely
Father
give
hadn't taken
definitely give
over
the
the
Knave
House
the
of
credit.
Hearth,
She saved you,
I
for sure.
probably would have already.
Yeah,
Father
you'd have been dead, bud.
rarely brings up the fact that she saved us.
You would have been done.
She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged.
But as long
Some
as Father's
people
here,
may-
you'll always have a
Whether
home.
the path before us is bathed
Okay.
in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this
Without your
crisis.
help, we could have lost a
we
lot more along
didn't
the
do anything,
way.
really.
Just invite us back
Of
and guess we'll
course.
call it even. You're welcome
Are
anytime.
Filio and Nantoyo?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't
Yeah, they're
recognize
alive.
me. From
Still
what I
alive,
could
but I'm
tell,
barely
they were
breathing.
drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started. They seemed happy.
Finally found
If
the
I
life
had
that
to-
they wish for. W. It's beautiful. Beautiful quest, man. Nothing but positive things to say, bro. I mean, walk off Arlecchino right here, sidebar. I would have actually shit myself. Amazing. Best quest. The quest was genuinely perfect. I have nothing bad to say. The Arlecchino boss fight is the best boss fight Genshin Impact has ever given us. Ever. It's different. It's unique. It's insane. Again, no filler. They introduced the main plot, and it was important. It felt important from the jump, and the pacing was beautiful. You got Tartaglia in there. You got a little bit of skirk action going on. Nothing but positivity. Let me know what you think. Mwah. I'll see you in the next one.